Good morning, and I am back. I'm going into work in about an hour and a half, and I just have the morning to myself. I spent a little time at Target this morning right after dropping Zach off at work. I rode into Bangor and just stopped at Target to try on some clothes. I made it a story on Instagram, so if you want to check it out there, there's also a story there about the same thing. Basically what I do is every few months when I'm on my weight loss journey, I stop in at a store, usually Target or Old Navy, to try on their jeans just to see where I'm at with size, what fits well, where my body's at. So basically I'm between a 14 and a 16 right now, and I also tried on some bras which didn't fit the way I wanted them to. Honestly, like the cups didn't feel big enough, and I was already trying on a double D. And then which I truly find sometimes with like department store bras is their cup sizes are way smaller than say like Victoria's Secret, or like I've tried a Dormia before which fit perfectly in a size C, but for some reason right now like a double D is like way too small. So I think it's just by a location of where you're buying your clothes and what truly fits you in what store. So I'm between a 36 and a 38 right now. The loosest size of 36 fits pretty well. Usually when I wear like a cup bra, like I like to wear on the tightest setting just because that's what's most comfortable with like how the bra fits. But right now I can't get any closer than like the loosest setting on a size 36 double D. So I am right where I need to be right now with my progress. When I am trying on clothes like this, like I have a vision of what I want that size to fit like, and I'll work towards it until I reach that goal. And these are just non-scale ways of measuring my progress. So when I started this journey, I had barely fit into a size 18 jeans, and now I'm wearing almost a size 14. Gabby, get down. Stop. I'm wearing like, she's so naughty. She's so naughty. So right now I'm fitting it comfortably into like some size 14s, not all. I tried on 2 pairs of size 14 jeans today, and one fit pretty well. It was a tiny bit tight around the waist. But like the legs fit really well, the bum fit really well. They were really comfortable. But then the second size of not so high rise jeans did not fit so well around the waist at all. I couldn't even button them. So that's where I'm at right now with jeans and bras. So it just gives me something to work towards. Since putting on weight in the last few years, the smallest I've been is like a size 10. So I'm really not that far away from that, and I'm about 20 pounds heavier than I was when I wore that size. So I still have some time to make things happen. Honestly, like I do have a pretty big journey ahead of me. Like my goals are really strong, and I definitely am reaching out to reach the goals that I made for myself in the beginning. When I started this channel saying lose 120 pounds with me, I started at 250 pounds. Sorry about that, 250 pounds. And right now I'm down to 221.4. So that's all happened since October. It is now, I think it's the 17th or 18th of January. I'm not really sure. I haven't looked at I could look at my calendar right now. I have it literally right here. So today is Friday. It is no, it's not Friday. Oh my gosh, what day is it? It's Wednesday. It's the 18th of January. So this is just a quick peek at my schedule and what I have set out for me for work days and workout activities and birthdays, stuff like that. That's just where I keep track of everything is in there. And then I also have this little mini journal. It's called the Notebook. I got both of these things at Staples. They're a pretty good price. Usually Staples is a little pricier with things like this, but I got they weren't like on sale or anything, but I just found like a pretty good deal. I think this was only like $8 or $9, and the planner was maybe 20. So they are, like I said, are a little pricey, but I don't mind because I really love these things. And when I invest in things that I really love, like with socks, I don't buy expensive socks because I don't care. Like if they fit on my foot and get a hole, I don't care. I'll get a new pair for another $1.99 for like 6 of them, right? And so same thing with like, I don't know. I don't, not that I don't care about my like intimate garments, but like bras and undies, like I could buy at Walmart or Target like for the rest of my life and be fine. Like I don't need like Fenty or like Savage X Fenty or like I don't need like Victoria's Secret or anything like that, because also there are a lot of things with their like the way they model and run their business isn't exactly what I agree with. So not that I've really looked too much into like Target and like Walmart stuff either, but like I'm just not super fussy. Yes, I love a Victoria's Secret bra, but like the whole thing with like the way they treat their girls and everything like that, like I just don't really see like the point in supporting that, especially when Gabby, you are so naughty. Stop it. Stop it. She's so bad. I'm gonna have to put her in her kennel. You want to go in your kennel? Does that sound good? She doesn't like that. What? 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 Come here. No? Okay. See how she wants to come up. Come here. Stop. She's being really weird. The last couple days, she's been so naughty. Like yesterday, she got into the trash and was very bad. And she's really super food aggressive. So when she gets into trash and finds something she likes and you try to take it away from her, she gets very aggressive. And it's an ongoing thing since she was like a young puppy, like just 6 months old. She was already like that. So we're guessing the home that she had before us that just kind of ditched her on us was not a very healthy environment for her. But she is a good girl. She's just really naughty. She has, like my dad says, behavioral things that... Gabby, stop. Stop. Come here. I'm gonna try to get her in her kennel. You being naughty? Stop. Do you want to see this? What? What? You see that? Is that you? She's such a goober. But yeah, so basically where I'm at is where I'm really happy with. Obviously I'm going to keep going because my goal is to reach a certain weight, a certain size. Until I find that, like in my journey, I'm not going to just give up or stop just because like, wow, I've lost 20 pounds. Like that's enough. Like it's not enough for me right now. And I know that like the body type that I've had in the past is totally achievable. It's just sticking with it, I guess. Like, yeah, there are going to be days where you eat some junk food. There are going to be days where you eat really well. It's all about maintaining balance and staying concentrated on your goals. For me, it's about like this vision that I have. I told Zach about it the other day. Zach's my husband, and we are both losing... My phone fell. We are both losing weight together right now, and he's lost about 20 pounds. I've lost about 20 pounds, and I think it's really important that we have this vision together of who we want to become physically and mentally, because it's really important to stay on track, stay motivated, stay disciplined, because it's not always easy to choose the right option. And sometimes you choose something because you've made a conscious decision. Like last night, I had made myself a steak. I had a little tiny bit of pasta and we had some muffins in the fridge, right? I forgot about the muffins. Didn't even think about it. But I knew that I didn't want to finish my steak because I took like 2 bites and I just didn't want to eat it. I just didn't want it at all. And so I ate my like quarter cup of pasta and I'm like, okay, I've had like 700 calories today. Like I'm just going to pass out, go to sleep, not think about it, start a new day tomorrow, eat right tomorrow. And then Zach was like, hey, could you grab me a muffin? Because I want some dessert. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have one too, because actually some carbs sound really nice right now. Like I was really in a carb mood. And so I had the muffin, and then ended up falling asleep like an hour or two, probably like 3 hours later. We went to bed at like 9 or 10 o'clock. And yeah, that was pretty much a wrap to the day yesterday. Carb City. But the last like 4 or 5 days before that, I had reached my 120 grams of protein every day. I was still right around 60 to 75 grams of carbs every day. And then I was still reaching my 60 grams of fat every day. And if I wasn't right on point, I was either above or below by like 3 or 4 points. So like a day of low calorie but high carb, still lost weight. And I feel good this morning. Like this morning I woke up and had my protein oats, which is basically a quarter cup of oats with a half a cup of milk or water. And today I had mine with like a tiny bit of half and half, and then made the rest with water. And then just added like a small teaspoon, like unpacked teaspoon of light brown sugar. That was my breakfast with a scoop of protein. It was perfect. I didn't eat it all, but it was good. Like it was tasty, it was delicious, it was nutritious, and it had all the protein that I wanted. Today for lunch for work, I'm bringing a cup of cantaloupe that I just scooped out, freshly cut. And I'm having my steak with the steak that I made last night. I sliced up and cut up. I'm gonna have that with a salad with spinach, peppers, and tomato and feta with a garlic vinaigrette. And then for snack, I brought a stick of carrots. With carrots, I try to be careful just because they're really starchy vegetables, and I know that they have lots of sugars that break down into carbs, blah, blah, blah. And just, I'm pretty easygoing, honestly, with my diet. And I eat what I enjoy. I love eating healthy. It tastes so good. Like healthy, whatever you want to say, however you want to call it. Like I love healthy eating, like good whole foods. Yeah, I eat some processed foods like deli meat and like cheese, and I still eat potato chips every once in a while. I try to keep them within the 15 grams of carbohydrates per serving range, but sometimes I'll eat like a half a bag of chips because it's like the middle of the afternoon and I'm just really feeling snacky, and we barely ever have potato chips in the house. We don't really buy ice cream. Once in a while we'll buy some dark chocolate, or like for the first time in like I would say like a year, Zach was like, can you go get us some dessert? And like we will have like fruit and yogurt for dessert and stuff like that. And if we have like muffins, which we have like maybe once or twice a week, we'll have one of those. I usually have like one for breakfast and let Zach have the rest, which they usually come in a package of 4. So the other day, Zach was like, will you go get us dessert, babe? And I was like, absolutely, because I love sweets. And I love that Zach doesn't like them so much because it keeps me from having them all the time. But he was like, go get us like a sweet, delicious cake. So I went and got like a little piece of cake like this. It was a pretty big piece of cake, but for 2 people, we split it into 2 nights. We each had, I split it into 4. So we each had a serving twice. And, it was awesome. And then, just little things like that. Obviously we don't totally exclude anything from our diet. But, yeah, it's pretty exciting. But I'm going to jump off here. I have enough that I have to do for the next 45 minutes to an hour or whatever until I have to go to work. I have to go to work at, I have to leave here at 11:30 and I still have to take care of this goober. So it's time to put her in the kennel. All right, love you. All right, let's go.